Picture this. You wake up in your dream home beside the person you promised to love forever, but 3 days later, you're dead and the person holding your hand is the one who's been killing you all along. This is not fiction. This is not a movie. This is the true story of Lana Sue Clayton, the woman who turned the gentle drop of Visine into a weapon of slow, deliberate death. Clover, South Carolina, a lakeside paradise where neighbors wave, boats drift lazily, and trouble seems a world away. Here lived Steve Clayton, a millionaire who retired young after building his fortune. He was the man people admired. Generous, fun-loving, living the kind of life most of us only dream about. And then there was Lana, a VA nurse, soft-spoken, polished, with a deep faith and a smile that said, "Trust me." They married in 2010, and to the outside world, it was picture perfect: weekend boating trips, beach vacations, dinners by candlelight in a mansion they called home. But what if I told you that behind closed doors, every perfect smile hid sharp words, and every warm glance masked resentment? Friends noticed little things: fewer appearances together, an edge in their voices, glances that weren't full of love, but calculation. No one said anything. No one guessed how it would end. July 21st, 2018. Steve Clayton is found at the bottom of his grand staircase. No signs of a fight, no broken glass, no bloody weapon, just a man gone. Police think accident. Maybe a fall. Maybe his heart gave out. After all, he was 64. His wife, the only witness, says he'd been feeling sick for days. They almost closed the case. Until the autopsy. The toxicology report sends shockwaves through the lab. Tetrahydrozoline, the chemical in eye drops, enough to kill. This isn't something you just get in your system. Someone had to put it there. Detectives are stunned. Eye drops. It's not your classic poison. But it's silent, colorless, and deadly. It slows the heart, drops blood pressure, and shuts down the body slowly. 3 days of agony, without the victim ever realizing what's happening. They go back to Lana. Why did she burn Steve's will? Why destroy his phone? Why claim no will existed at all? Confronted with the science, Lana doesn't flinch. She admits that she poured eye drops into Steve's water. Not once, but over and over. Why? In her words, "I just wanted to make him have diarrhea." Detectives stare in disbelief. She's a nurse. She knows what tetrahydrozoline does. This wasn't about stomach cramps. This was about control and ending a life. And if you're wondering who I am, welcome to Romance and Blood TV. I've brought you the stories where love and trust turn deadly again, where fairy tales rot from the inside out. Here, we don't just tell you what happened, we pull you into it. So if you think you can handle it, subscribe now. And let's keep going. In court, prosecutors lay it all out: the destroyed will, the missing phone, the delay in calling for help. They say she wanted the money, the control, the freedom. The defense says she was pushed too far, trapped in an emotional cage. The judge calls the case bizarre. He asks her, "How can you say you wanted to teach him a lesson when you let him suffer for 3 days?" January 2020. Lana pleads guilty to voluntary manslaughter and tampering with food. 25 years in prison. But here's the part that keeps people awake at night. Was this the first time? Months before his death, Steve complained about dizziness, sudden fatigue. Were these early attempts? We'll never know. She's never admitted it. And maybe she never will. The Lana Sue Clayton case is rare, but it's not alone. Poisoning is a weapon that hides in plain sight. But here, the choice of weapon was so strange, so unexpected, that it grabbed the world's attention. This wasn't just a crime. It was a dismantling of love itself. A slow, invisible death served by the hands you trusted most. And now, but there's another case coming, darker, bloodier, and even harder to believe. It's dropping here soon on Romance and Blood TV, so subscribe. Share this with someone you trust, if you trust anyone at all.